Hello everybody. I'm finally back with probably what will be my most helpful tutorial yet. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of people struggling with this in the past, and I thought this would be helpful to a lot of people. So, what we're going to be doing today is making an OC. I'll run you through the basics of making an OC with some advice, all that stuff. Let's begin. We have our base that we made in the last video. And we're going to be using that to make an OC. I like tying different videos together in a series. So, let's, select this, edit stick figure, because we're going to be using this base, and, let's begin thinking of what we're going to do. When making an OC, there's a lot of different ways, but I'll run you through like my kind of process. Do they have a theme? What is their theme? If you have a backstory already planned for them, what designs can you think of based on their backstory? Do they have an accessory that's like tied to them? Do they have anything that means a lot to them? Do they have clothing that shows their kind of personality? Are they rich? Are they poor? Like what kind of job do they have? Like what can you think of for them? Well, let's just start simple. Give them like a basic color, just to start off with. Thinking of a color, you can say pick your favorite color. I personally make them softer color because vibrant colors like this, I know a lot of us when we were younger, we used to like a lot of vibrant colors like this, but when we get older, at least with me and a lot of other people I've known, we usually like softer colors. Say I want like a sort of orange. Make it lighter so it doesn't look brown. Yeah. We can have like an orange because like, my favorite color is orange. You can assign different colors to different parts of the body and call it a day. You can just keep it one color and add accessories and whatnot. You can make it multiple colors. You can make, I don't know, gradient hands and stuff. You can do this kind of stuff. Make it gray, you can make it like black. Sure, why not? Or you don't have to. You can make it a solid color if you want. You can make who knows, even just the feet a different color. You can do whatever you want. Say I want to make the head slightly lighter color. Actually, this is something interesting because I can put the head, this is something I forgot in the base tutorial, but you can put the head in front of the front arm, but behind the forearm, like that. That's a decent way to layer it, or you don't have to. You just keep it layered in front. It's up to preference, really. And I can take that, I drop the base color, make it a bit lighter. Boom. Who knows, we can even add an outline right here. That's a thick outline. I wasn't expecting that. Once again, you can eyedrop the color. You can even make it darker. You have the center, which is a bit lighter, and the outside, which is a bit darker. So let's see. We have a lot of things that we can do here. I know it's supposed to be a tutorial, and I'm supposed to be more helpful, but OC creation can be really vague. Usually you gotta think of like an OC idea in the first place. I'm just kind of going like with the flow, just thinking of things on the spot. But when making an OC, like I said earlier, what's the theme? When thinking of a theme, you can look at a lava lamp. That can be good inspiration. Maybe they glow. Maybe they're tall and slender. Maybe, I don't know, they have an aura that looks like a lava lamp. Maybe they have like a lava-like ability. Like, there's a lot of things that you can think of from just one thing in your room. Paper. You can look at a piece of paper. Are they thin? Can they slide through like really thin cracks? Turn themselves into like paper? Are they a writer? Are they, do they make books? Do they draw? Look at a scarf. And it's like, well, we all know where that one was gonna go. Look at a camera. Is their head shaped like a camera? Is their ability like photographic memory? Who knows? You can think of anything from anything. When it comes to accessories, like, usually you'd think of like, what would kind of get their personality across? What would get their theme across? We don't really have a theme for this guy, so we can just kind of play around, do whatever. Right? Make the arms more spread out, some of the legs. Say you want to make like a more asymmetrical design. That can often add more character than a symmetrical design. Symmetry is usually like more artificial. It's more formal, I guess. Whereas asymmetry is more natural. It's more like kind of loose and free-spirited. It's kind of like do what you want kind of thing. That's my personal take on it, though. Your idea might be different, and that's fine, Say I want to give him, I don't know, a hat. Sure, why not? Actually, I would make the hat a separate figure, so you can take it off whenever. But, let's just give him a hat. Just kind of move down, push forward, make it like small, so that way we can like define that. What kind of hat are we gonna do? Who knows? Who knows? That's where the imagination runs wild, We can give him a baseball cap. We can give him like kind of like a cold winter gear hat. Give him a fishing hat. Give him a cowboy hat. You can do whatever you want. That's the fun about creating an OC. You get a chance with the original. You get a chance to do what you want and just make it creative, You get a chance to just play around with it. Say I want to, I don't know, like, I can think of literally anything. You can give them a hood. You can give them a hoodie in general. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Sure, let's give them a hoodie. Of course, I'm gonna have to make the hood, and I can just realistically, you'd want to make a hood a separate figure. Oh, let's not forget to make the segments static, because you're not exactly gonna animate them. Usually, we can make a whole hooded figure, make sure that it can, move around and stuff. Actually, let's make it kind of fit more at the front. It can still move around. So it kind of comes out the back there of the torso. Kind of crumples a little bit. Remember to be careful with how many notes you use. This is, of course, really simple. Hoods usually don't look like this. But yeah, you can use polyfill. You can even skip nodes. Make sure there's no gap there. So there's a gap there, we would prevent that. What color do we want to make the hoodie? What do we want to do? Say we can make it like you can think of like a complementary color, contrasting color. You can do whatever you want. You can make it red, of course, a darker red. Yeah, something like that. Then you would go to branch, modify branch, make sure that all the segments do segment color, and then set the segment color to that dark red. Boom. Actually, say it's like a short sleeve sweater or like hoodie, whatever. Be creative. Even if that doesn't even really exist in the real world, who knows? Who cares? You can just do what you want. If you want to make a sleeve, you can go back like this, retrace over the arm, make sure it's non-static, kind of make sure it lines up. You can match the angle. So 306, the opposite would be, say, 126. Yeah, 126. And then from that, you can do a normal segment, make sure it matches 126, but make it like a bit thicker, to show it's like a sleeve, you know? Get the color of the sweater. Yeah, I'll just put a fast forward. Yeah, just a basic little hoodie, short sleeves, so that way we can add like other arm accessories to them. What's another thing we want to add? Another random thing, you know? While we're on the upper body, we could just say, think of something for the arms. We can make them asymmetrical. Say he has a sort of bracelet that is, I don't know, a friend gave him or something. We can make it simple, make it like made of like little beads or something. We can make this one without green, but green would complement or contrast the red sweater. Don't know what exact term it is. Blue would actually be a good contrast for the orange of the character. Yeah, we would want it to go straight across. Kind of like the sleeves. They don't curve because if you show a visual curve and something, say you want it to go all the way up and around here and like make it curve around the wrist, that's cool and all, but if you're trying to do angles and stuff, that can become a problem, especially smart stretch, because we'd be artificially creating an angle, but what if it's like the wrong angle that you're going for? Then it can become a pain in the butt. Yeah, something like that. Why not? A little bracelet that, I don't know, one of his past friends gave him. Yeah, that works. You can even add some like visual layering to it by making the smaller beads, say, well, the further beads. You can make them smaller and you can make the other ones larger. Let's see. But you can also just take the easy route, make them darker. So copy color, each side there like that. Make them a bit lighter. Make sure it mirrors. A little bit darker. Each side mirrors. Yeah, there you go. We could add something else. We can add like a different accessory to the other arm. We could add stuff to the legs. Like you can add pants, you can do shorts, you can add shoes, boots, whatever you want. They're stick figures for crying out loud. They don't really care about clothes and stuff. They're always naked and whatnot. Like look at this guy wearing a sweater but nothing else. That could be our simple OC. Of course, this is pretty simple, but you just kind of play around with them. Make sure the right notes are selectable and the wrong notes aren't. Make sure everything layers decently. And there we go. Of course, there's other stuff to making an OC. I might make a second part in the future. I might make a more advanced tutorial. But I don't want to take too long on the recording because it's been brought to my attention that some of the tutorials can get too long. So I just want to keep them short, at least for now. But yeah, the last step in making an OC, if you haven't done it already in the process, is making a name. What are you going to name your OC? Once again, you can look at things around you for ideas. You can think of words in your language, words in other languages. Like, for example, the characters pasta and beignet from Esper Skirmish. Pasta is just Japanese for pasta, or pastata, or whatever, and beignet is just French for bagel. I was just hungry when I was naming them. You can think of anything. Like, I named my normal OC Black Body Orange Arms. I named him Procyon, which is the name of a star, because I used to like astronomy when I was growing up. You can do whatever you want for your OC's name, especially if the name kind of tells the viewer something about them. But that's just optional, you know? But yeah, let's name him Tuto, short for tutorial. And you know what? Let's use him from now on. Let's just use him in the tutorials from now on. Unless like I can't, but like whenever I can, let's use him. Tuto. Hi Tuto. Hi. Well, that just about wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this comes in handy. Once again, leave feedback if there's anything I can improve on, and I will see you in the next video, which I can't remember what it was, but I have a whole list in my notes app in numerical order for different topics I'll be getting to. So don't worry, I have everything planned out. Yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.